Advocacy for African Affairs. He's already seated here in the studios. He'll be talking to us. And Crispin Mwadiku elections. What's your impression about? I'm sure you've been monitoring him before you came into the studio. The process so far. What's your impression about it?
Well, very, very, very interesting time for Africa as a whole. You know, one thing about Ghana election is that it presents three very interesting similarities. One is the fact that both candidates of the major political parties, Mr. John Mahama and President Akufo-Addo, are looking forward to their very last term in office. And then, secondly, both of them have met as major candidates in 3 different elections. So for 3 different times, they have been candidates of the major leading political parties.
This makes it the 3rd. Yeah.
In Ghana. And then finally, and very important to me, is the fact that both of them have texted the two major sides of election. Both of them have texted victory, and both of them have texted failure, defeat, if you like. So, and I think this is really going to be a very interesting, very dynamic factor in this power equation. And I don't expect anything, short of a seamless election, a seamless transfer of power from one stage to another at the end of the election. And interestingly, again, Ghana, has been leading the way in terms of peaceful election in Africa. Recall in 2016, when the candidate of the NDC now, lost, and he called, just like what happened in Nigeria, to congratulate the winner of the election, the incumbent president, Nana Akufo-Addo. Yeah. And that paved way for a very seamless transfer of power from him to the incumbent president. And a lot of people will make the argument that, Jonathan led the way, he showed the way, it was, a side effect of what happened in Nigeria. But people forgot that if in Gambia, very close, about the same period, Yahya Jammeh, a man who once boasted that he's going to be president for 1 billion years, also lost and refused to concede. And it took the intervention of the ECOWAS to get him out. So I look forward to, Ghana has shown the way, they've been able to demonstrate that you can have a non-violent post-election aftermath. And that is something that Africa can be proud of. But again, as a person, and as organization, I would like to look at Ghana election beyond Ghana and beyond the immediate. In fact, I would like to look at it in a larger prism of elections in Africa. Over time, Africans have clearly demonstrated through our election, a fast fading shadows of democracy. We have demonstrated that per time, or perhaps we're not even ripe for electoral democracy yet in Africa.
Okay, we'll get to all that aspect of the implications of looking at Ghana and what Africa needs to copy. Without, stressing the point, there are not a few countries on the continent which are doing what they ought to do with regards to participatory democracy. But let's get back to the issues about this election. Let's look at the figures for 2012. The first time these 2 leading candidates met